You've accepted this fight now, but in the previous years, you said it doesn't interest you because you have nothing to gain and everything to lose. If he were to beat you, how damaging would that be to the Canelo brand?
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right
You
now.
can see it.
I'm
It's
taking
gonna be
I'm
it's
taking
gonna
them.
be difficult. You take it to your
I'm
home.
taking them. It ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
And
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I
but
promise you.
look, it's
All
gonna
right.
be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm
I see
different.
you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
I see you. No, you don't look different. You nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
You know
see.
it.
We'll see. We'll
We
see.
gonna
Soon.
see.
Terence,
Canelo and Crawford recently clashed in a heated altercation during a press event broadcast on Netflix. The tension between them was undeniable, as both fighters appeared laser-focused and more determined than ever. What was supposed to be a promotional appearance quickly turned volatile, hinting that this showdown has evolved into something deeply personal. For him, it's a war driven by purpose, passion, and something far more intense than pride.
It's gonna be a tough challenge on both sides. He's gonna have some challenges. I'm gonna have some challenges. That's what great fights is about. Who overcome them challenges and who capitalize on the other fighter mistakes and who got the best game plan and who can adapt. So I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be prepared, and I'm excited. And I'm looking forward to it.
Crawford spoke with calm intensity, distinguishing between what makes a fight truly great versus just popular. He wasn't there to sell hype. He approached the matchup like a tactician, analyzing the mental and physical battle that lies ahead. Aware of the dangers at every turn, Crawford made one thing crystal clear. He's coming in fully prepared. No excuses, no shortcuts, just a relentless plan to dismantle his opponent. The fire in his eyes revealed a man locked in, fueled by purpose and laser-focused on victory. As Crawford's words and unwavering confidence began to ripple through the boxing world, veteran broadcaster Jim Gray stepped in, offering brutally honest commentary and sharp insight that cut straight to the core of what this fight truly means.
Fighter. Terence Crawford, everybody says perhaps a pound for pound guy. I mean, we can have these with three or four of them, but he would be on somebody's list probably at the top.
right.
And Canelo is getting a little bit older, so but Canelo weighs a lot more, and Canelo fights more often, and so I think it's an intriguing matchup, and against Terence Crawford moving up in weight, like I say, that young man's been a monster. Okay, going up against the great Canelo, so it's going to be fun. It's at Allegiant Stadium. I mean, there's an opportunity for 55, 60,000 fans to come in there. That's great. Great for boxing. It's what everybody wants to see.
He applauded Crawford's dominance and ring IQ while also highlighting Canelo's immense experience, stature, and relentless fight schedule. Beyond the thrill of the matchup, Gray making it one of the most electrifying spectacles in recent memory. For Gray, this isn't just a pound-for-pound battle, it's a clash of legacies, a fight for reputation. On the sport's grandest stage, and just when the buzz seemed to reach its peak, Gray turned the spotlight toward Canelo, igniting the atmosphere with passionate praise for the Mexican icon and reminding everyone why this fight is truly historic.
And Canelo as well.
Yeah, you got Canelo Pro.
So putting the Canelo in the Hall of Excellence potential bias aside, I'm kidding.
No bias. He's the greatest fighter on the planet. What's the bias? He belongs with the greats, okay? Greatest Mexican fighter. He's the greatest pound-for-pound fighter for a long time. This guy's just a proven tremendous boxer and talent. So, yes, there's no bias. I do love him personally. I love the way he fought. I love the way he conducts and carries himself.
Gray went beyond simply praising Canelo's abilities. He honored his legacy, calling him the greatest Mexican fighter and the true pound-for-pound king. He made it clear this isn't just a battle of weight classes or championship belts, greatness colliding with greatness. With the passion of a longtime observer witnessing a legend unfold, Gray lauded Canelo's discipline, character, and indomitable fighting spirit. His words carried deep respect and emotion, capturing the possibility that this could be the defining moment of Canelo's storied career. There was no favoritism in his tone, just genuine belief. But Gray wasn't done. He brought the focus back to the raw, primal nature of the bout, reminding everyone that this isn't merely a contest of skill, it's a dangerous, high-stakes war between two forces capable of ending the fight in an instant.
It's so hard to tell, but the bigger man, I mean, I don't want to get hit by Canelo ever when you've weighed so much less. I mean, I don't know what Terence will come into the ring, but he's coming up in weight significantly, and, that's me with Canelo.
Gray laid bare the harsh, unavoidable truth: Canelo hits like a truck. And when a fighter moves up that many weight classes, it's no longer just about skill, it's about survival. He underscored the real danger Crawford is stepping into, heavier man's domain, where a single punch can rewrite the outcome in an instant. No matter how sharp Crawford's game plan is, Canelo's raw size and knockout power could be the great equalizer. That's what makes this fight so electrifyingly unpredictable. One slip, one mistimed move, and everything could come crashing down. But just as it seemed Gray was leaning fully toward Canelo, he abruptly pulled back, delivering a sobering dose of truth that hit harder than any punch thrown in the ring.
The other token, Terence Crawford's been amazing with everything that he's done. So, I can't pick a winner. If I did that, I'd just run into the casino right now and bet and wouldn't even look at the fight and then just go cash my ticket. But I don't know. When you start predicting these things, nobody knows. And anybody who tells you they know, it's just BS.
I think that the reason why, if Crawford was a mover like the rest of the fight, then maybe you can have a good chance with Canelo. But I think that Crawford is a fighter. That's gonna be a problem.
He also gave Crawford his flowers, calling his run nothing short of incredible. But when it came time to pick a winner, Gray refused to take sides, not out of politeness, but because he knows this is a coin flip wrapped in fire with both combatants. At the pinnacle of their skills, he told spectators that predictions in a battle like this are meaningless. The truth is no one knows how it will finish, which is exactly what makes it so exciting when the argument looked to be evenly split. Shane Mosley stepped in and said nothing but the truth.
He wants to fight. He's gonna move a little bit, but his heart is not in moving. So he's gonna have to sit there and fight with Canelo. If you sit there and fight with Canelo, he's that much bigger. I don't know.
Mosley made it clear size matters, and in this case, it may be too much for Crawford to handle. He wasn't disputing Crawford's ability, but rather the style matchup, according to Mosley. Crawford's aggressive style may fail against a bigger, heavier Canelo. If Crawford does not move and tries to trade, he may end up in hot water that isn't just an opinion, it's a warning from someone who has experienced what it's like inside the fire. Mosley didn't stop there. He gave a scary summary of what may go wrong for Crawford.
Everybody thinks, Crawford, he's a great boxer, he's this, he's that, which he is. He's a great fighter. And I think he's a great fighter at 140, 47. And seems just to be, good at 54. Now we're going to 50.
He presented a picture of a fighter driven by heart rather than hesitation. Crawford may have the footwork, but Mosley feels his instincts will lead him into a Toretto fight. And that's where danger lurks, sitting in the pocket with a naturally greater. Canelo is not only reckless, it might end Mosley's career. It is not about disrespect. It's about the truth of the ring size and power punish daring acts. And if Crawford stands and trades, the results might be devastating. Mosley then brought everything full circle, telling everyone exactly how far Crawford is pushing the envelope this time.
He's a veteran now. He's been in the ring with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like from light heavyweight all the way down to 54.
He's a very nice person.
And he's a very nice person too. And he actually trained in my gym when he was getting ready to fight Mayweather.
For his respects, declaring him a brilliant fighter without hesitation, but the problem was not skill, it was weight dominance at 140 and 147. It was clear Mosley looked to be holding his own at 154 pounds, but moving up to 168 pounds to fight. A beast like Canelo is a completely other ballgame. It's not about doubting Crawford's heart, it's about how far up the peak he can climb without slipping, and that's where the tension is. Mosley immediately turned gears, emphasizing how much Canelo has grown from his early days, especially after that memorable fight with Mayweather.
Believe me, but I'm leaning towards Terence. Oh, okay. Remember this though. Terence and Boosh is almost like similar. Yes. That weight. Yes. Boosh gets up there. But I've seen Boosh at a certain weight where he can handle them big guys and stop them, be knocking them out, in sparring in the gym when he's up in weight. So I think that's a beautiful weight for Terence, but that's one of the 168 though, right? Yeah, 168. Yeah, but I think he can handle it.
To 154 meeting opponents from every weight class. This is not the same young lad who lost to Floyd. He is a seasoned, hardened fighter. Mosley praised Canelo's work ethic class and his development into a complete boxer. The respect was clear not only for the fighter but for the guy. It was a gentle warning. Canelo's latest version is unique, crisper, and more deadly than ever, just when the tide appeared to be shifting in Canelo's favor. Boozienas stepped in, and what he said surprised everyone.
With him, I would put him with some good shots, combination shots, because Canelo got to be the 200. That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? If what you call Crawford boxing move, you don't like nobody to boxing move. You struggle. Crawford do. And then once this is what I would tell him to do. We'll box him, hit him with good shots. You know what I mean? Set him up. Soon he get ready to get set, tie him up, walk him to the center.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Throw that clock, keep on doing it over and over. Then once you start doing that, right, they lose their cool. They open up for all kinds of